Okay, let's take a look at Southwest Washington, and we're talking about a very important race. Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez, the incumbent, the Democratic, maintains a narrow lead over Joe Kent, and we'll follow this one real closely.
Yeah, and so you can see how it still could change, or of course, if Gluesenkamp-Perez can keep these numbers, and she would maintain her seat. We do want to check in now with our Ariel Yakabazi, who's been live all night at the Gluesenkamp-Perez watch party in downtown Vancouver, although things did wrap up technically a while ago, Ariel.
Yeah, hey guys, so definitely a lot different than it was just about a couple of hours ago. Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez said a few words here on the stage behind me, but now it's completely silent. Not much of a watch party left over. All the signs have been taken down and her followers have since left. But it was just a little bit ago that it was definitely packed. And we weren't just at the Hilton tonight. We also caught up with voters in the long lines outside of Clark County Elections Office. Many of them very thrilled to be out there and seemed just fine to be braving the cold in the 4-hour-long wait time. Now, we also ran into Joe Kent over there, the Republican candidate, as he caught up with voters last minute as they went to cast their ballots and to register, which is something you can do in Washington. We'll hear from him in just a minute, but Gluesenkamp-Perez also chatted with us after back here at the Hilton, and she talked about her decision to not talk about who she voted for.
So many people do not identify them, like their political identity is not who they are as a person. Like you have to talk to people about who they are and what they believe in and what they're fighting for, why they get up and go to work in the morning. Like that is how you understand what your values are.
Now, polling is close, Jeff and Liz, as you just mentioned, but it appears Perez is in the lead as of this point. And if she wins, this will be the second time that she takes a seat in the House ahead of Joe Kent, just like back in 2022. Reporting live in downtown Vancouver tonight, Ariel Yakabazi, KOIN 6 News.
All right, Ariel, thank you. Let's
check in with Ariel Salk. She's in Clark County with the Joe Kent campaign tonight. Ariel?
Yeah, so this party is definitely dwindled down. I would say about 25% or maybe less is remaining here. That energy definitely subsided after the hour or so. Kent didn't spend the majority of the time here. He was, like Ariel said, at those lines trying to convince people to stay in those lines and vote. Now they're being told, the voters are being told, don't count your chickens before they hatch. There's about 12,000 votes that's keeping him from that seat, and they believe that they can make those seats up. They're calling on people to help cure ballots, which is a process in verifying and making sure that absentee and mail-in ballots are accurate. We will keep an eye on this race, this very close race, over the next couple days.
Yeah, hey, Ariel, all right, thank you so much.